Hi, welcome back to Habit, Heart, and Possibility. I am doing the week of December 15th. So this week I decided I have a lot of crafts and stuff left over from when my kids were younger and we did the elf on a shelf. So I have some, these are photo booth things they did. We have some stickers. We have some games. I thought I might put some names on there. Um, Use the name game to put some names on. I don't know if I'll use these. These are for cupcakes. I might use some of this wrapping paper. Not sure. And I'm going to use this Happy Planner sticker book, Winter Charm. I'm going to start with, I think, these. So this is the Mischief, Shelves, and Elves. That's what I'm calling this spread. And these are going to be the shelves. So let's start there. Let me move these. Let's start with my shelves. And we'll get to the mischief and the elves. All right. Start with a large one. Put it up here. Let's put a big one on the top. Right here. So when my kids were little, I have a son. He is about to be 20, and a daughter who just turned 17. But when they were little, we got two elves, a boy and a girl. And, usually you let the kids name them. I thought that would be exhausting. So when I picked up the elves, I found those pads you can get with the shopping lists. But they don't necessarily say shopping. They're just like a pad that's like the long rectangular pad or whatever with lines. Well, I found one that said Holly and Jolly at the top, and I'm like, well, that's perfect. And there are so many things that say Holly and Jolly. So we had a boy elf and a girl elf, and they turned out to be brothers named Holly and Jolly. And so they had their own stationery, and that stationery lasted forever. They'd write notes, and it was great. But yeah, so that was great for a while. And then as they got older, they decided they like to make the elves do tricks. Sorry if there are any parents with kids watching. Um, Spoiler, I will probably be talking a lot about the elves and what happens. So don't let your kids watch this. And so we now play tricks on each other with the elves during the Christmas season. We will, well, we haven't done this one in a while, but we've done the crepe paper with the balloons on each other's doors. And let's see. Oh, I stacked my daughter's soda cans and put the elves on top. So she had to unstack them to put them back in the fridge. I don't know, fun things like that. We just play jokes on each other. It's fun. And we did go through the stage where we had to have like a jar to put them in, or we did do the glitter at one point, but that became really messy so that they could touch the elves, or so that if they accidentally touched them, the glitter made it so that they could go back to the North Pole at night. And if you don't do the elf on the shelf right now, I caution you, do not go overboard if you choose to do it. It's craziness. It's fun, but it's craziness. If you send them a note when they first get there, don't say they do something every night because it's exhausting and it's hard to think of something every night. All right, how many shelves do I want on this? If I think of them while I'm doing this, I'll give you guys some ideas of things for those who have young kids and do the shelf on an elf thing, or elves on a shelf thing, sorry. One we did every year was put tape their hands to a candy cane and zip line them from the tree across the room I used a line of yarn across the room, and they did their zip line thing. The kids always loved that one. We did it every year. They looked forward to that one. I think I want more shelves. I just don't know where I want them. I think I need a medium one over here. Maybe I'll do that here. And I should do a small one on this side. Maybe up here. And another small one over here. Be careful. I'll keep going. I'll talk and I'll talk, and this will be a long video because I just want to talk about elves and their crazy things. Once the kids got older, I made sure that they knew that we could not do like practical prank-like things like putting saran wrap over the toilet and things like that. It was not like April Fools, and I did not want messes. And if there were messes, they had to clean them up. Let's see. All right, I think that's good there. Let's see what else we have that I want to get in here. Like that. So I'm not doing, we're going this way. That's what I'm doing. I want these things in there. I think I wanted to do scenes and I wanted the bows. I want this. I want to set up a scene so they can get mischievous. So let's set up the mischief. Let's start with this cart. Where should I put the cart? I should check on boxes, actually. Do we have boxes or am I putting lines? They have blue boxes. That won't work. One pink box. Yeah, I think I'm doing lines. Yeah, all right. All right. I think there or down here? Here? Let's see. Where should I put the Christmas card? Lots of goodies. Maybe on a weekend. I'll probably, let's see, do I have any fun things going on? I have, our family game night is on Saturday, and I'll be putting the video up on this Sunday. Maybe I should do that down here then. Lots of goodies on that day. I mean, I don't make fun festive things, but I'm sure that the elves will be getting into mischief that day, messing with our game and all. All right. Let's see. Do we want to put the elves on? Got two. I don't have any girl elves. They all come as scout. That's all right. We'll just pretend that one is Holly and the other one is Jolly. Do I want to put them both as candy canes? Or do I want to put one here and one of these and just use one sticker sheet? I want to put this one up over here. That's what I want to do. That is perfect. Look at that. Awesome. Loving it. And I feel like I want this one here. But I want the line covered by the candy cane. Yeah, he's there. And let's put some snowflakes up here. Leave some room for some bows, because I'll probably add some bows. Ooh, and baubles. Love baubles. Oh, that one's not actually a sticker. They're just on there. Well, you know what? I'll make it a sticker with my gyro cutter. I hate when they do that, when they have sticker sheets and they have more decorations on them that they just didn't cut out. I'm not going to do it over my page, but I don't know how I survived without this gyro cutter before I had it. I love this thing. I will link it below. I got mine from Amazon. I'll have to, or I am right now thinking, I think it was Amy Plans Things. She does journals. I watch her a lot. She's great on YouTube. And she introduced me to the gyro cutter, and I don't think I put down enough pressure on that one. I might have to go back and cut on that one. So thank you, Amy. Coming out. Oh, I think I really destroyed this one. Maybe not. Is it coming out? It's coming. Here we go. Yay. I still want to make sure I have room for bows, but where should I put it? How big are those bows? They are pretty big. There's some smaller ones. Um, I'll put it up here. All right. I think I'll put some bows up there now. Let's see. This one. How many little ones do I have? I have 3 different little ones. There are 2 that are the same. So let's put this one here and these 2 over here. I feel like the snowflake needs to move over or go between them. Okay. All right. There we go. That looks great. All right, let's get back to adding more to the scene. You guys should say something when I do that. I know you can't. I can't hear you, but I I go all over the place. Put a bobble up here too because it looks kind of a little off there. All right. All right, we have a candy cane here and a candy cane there. Let's put a candy cane over here somewhere. I think here. There we go. I like this gingerbread sort of vase thing with candy sticks in it. Put it here. There you go. And ooh, you know what? I still want to use these, but I don't know that I'm going to use all of them. They're really kind of big, but I think they're funny. Like Be Jolly can totally go somewhere, and these can almost be used as boxes. Let's see. Love the mustache. And this kind of just goes. I know, I'm all over the place again. All over the place. All right, they're going on. This is what I'm doing next. Oh, I forgot to pull out my double-sided tape. Hold on just a second. My double-sided tape is, yeah, clearly staples. I will put that in. All right, we have the blue here, so this one should go on this side. Let's see what we can do about that. Where should we put it? Looks like a conversation piece here. Should I take off the sticks? But it kind of makes it look like it's not what it is. Like, I don't know. This one looks like it definitely needs the stick. Tell me what to do, guys. Tell me what to do. I think that's the spot for that. Let's put that one down. Okay. No. Here. That's what I was saying here. Like that. There we go. Be jolly. I want the bow, but I feel like there's no place for the bow. Okay, maybe I'm not doing the bow. All right. And now let's add some more of these stickers. All right. More bows. I want to do. I want to set up a spread somewhere, like food. But I have like very little space to write down here because I put that there. Sorry. cake there. This tree somewhere. Should go on this side because I have a tree there. A tree over here. Over the to-do. Because I feel like all this I feel like everything should be done at this point. Christmas is the next week. There might be some last minute things. Anyway, it's probably not true. There should probably be tons of things left to do. All those last minute things, it's crazy. Lots and lots of things to do. I'm gonna put 2 cocos on either side of that cake. I think. Should I? Or should I save the cocos for over here? I think I want a cocoa right here. Another cocoa over here. There we go. And I think I'm going to switch my cocos. Give it balance out. No, because it's right next to that candy cane there. Never mind. Cocos stay. And where should I put the champagne? There's one over here, but there's one of everything over here, so that doesn't really count, I guess. And I put it next to the... I'll put it here. There we go. The way I feel like I'm gonna come onto the floor. All right. Ooh, I have an idea. I love baubles. I think I'm gonna hang a few baubles from this elf here. I'll see what I do after. This one. Yeah. And when you do that, I think I'll use this red one. And or the black one. You draw a line down. So they are dangling from the ceiling. I love that look. Looks so cool. All right. Oh, I just thought of another thing. My the elves one time filled a bowl with mini marshmallows and rubber ducks. That was a fun one. My daughter loves rubber ducks. She collects them. She someday hopes to own a Jeep and fill it with rubber ducks. Presents down there. This is looking pretty. I like the snowman, but all this stuff seems to be like indoors and cozy. So, I mean, I do have snowflakes, but I mean, this could technically be like a window and yeah. All right. So, the other thing I was going to do is in a party kit that I got, there's this name game. And I was going to do a name game and put some names in here, elf names around. But I think maybe I should do some lines first so that I have space so I know where I'm going to put lines on each spot so I don't write where I would need lines. All right. I cleaned my stencil, so anybody who's been watching me for a while knew that my stencil was looking pretty bad for a while. Looks a little cleaner. Some lines down. Then we'll get some names down. Thought it would be fun. Get some elf names on. Get at least one on each day. Do I want to do down near the present or do I want to do by Santa Claus? I'm going to do the present, I think. Just above it. Yeah, that's fine. Here, I think the only one down is down here. And do this one. Here. And last one. I'm not going to go all the way to the bottom on this one. Oops, wrote on the sticker. It's not usually a bad thing if you write on a sticker if it's one of the shinier ones because it just comes off. Yeah. If you write on one of the matted ones, it doesn't come off. So that was all right. All right, so we have lines on every day of the week there. That is done. All right, so I was thinking I use Happy Planner stickers. So I'm going to use Happy Planner in here. So the first letter of the first name, we'll use Happy, is Cosmo. So where are we going to put that? Cosmo. Let's put it over here. We'll put her name over here. And then we use the last name, which Planner, P, Bellsby. And another name for Happy Planner is Big Ideas. So let's put that name down here too. Big Jazzy. Where are we putting that? We'll put that over here by the cart. And down here for ideas, snowfield. Did I spell it right? I did. Snowfield. And we can put my name. My first name starts with an L, so Scout. Put that over here by Scout. And my last name starts with a C, so Gingerberg. All right, let's do the rest of my family. We'll just use their middle names so that it's not all Gingerberg. All right, let's do my husband. That's a J. Where do we put his name? We'll put him by Santa. So J, Zippy. And middle name L, Wonderworth. Zippy Wonderworth. And my son, G. Let's put him up here. You put him in there, or let's balance this out. We got two more names. Where are we putting them? Put one here. And where do we put the other one? Here? Yeah. Where was it, G? Bixby and Z, Hollyfield. And my daughter is going over here. H, again, another Cosmo. And B, Frostington. There we go. We have some elves. I thought that would be fun. All right. Is there anything else I need? Oh, I should put that down here. Mischief. Shelves. And elves. There we go. And I need numbers. I think I'll use the black pen for that one. And these are just regular felt pens, Paper Mate. We're starting on the 15th. So let's write those in here. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Let's see. And can write some things in. Like I said, we have family game night over here. Family game night. What else do we have? Gym. 4:30. Oops. I wrote that on the wrong day. That's supposed to be on Friday. Leave it for now. And 4:30. And 4:30. Been trying to go to the gym 3 days a week with my husband. He gets out of work and we go. All right. Anything else I need to write down? Ooh. Mystery bookmark. Oops. Does anybody else read on their Kindle and do the bookmarks, the mystery bookmarks? Love doing that. So there is one on December 16th. I'm ready to do. I think that's it. Oh, no. And order groceries on that day. It's a lot of red. I might have to add some other colors in here when I'm writing stuff. Oh, if I had known. Well, I knew, I just didn't look at it, but Saturday is also National Ugly Sweater Day. I wonder if I have an actual ugly sweater in here. There's hats, but I didn't see any sweaters. I don't think a hat would count. No, a sock. Oh well, that's okay. All right, guys. This is my spread. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. And if you like this video, check out my other videos in my weekly spread playlist. And I'll see you next time.